So I'm sitting kind of further back, and I'm like holding the mic for this Goofytown episode because I am currently rendering the video. Normally, like, I kind of do it slightly before I finish the final edit, or like after it's like uploaded but still private. No, this time I'm like, I finished the video, I'm gonna do the Goofytown right away. I actually already recorded the Goofytown twice, and I just wasn't like feeling the vibes. I wasn't feeling the Goofytown vibe. It wasn't goofy enough. It was only silly. It was only silly. It wasn't quite goofy. Basically, I just finished Content Addiction, which is my longest video of all time. The most amount of research I've ever put in the video. It's also the longest I've ever worked on a single project, but it also had the quickest turnaround from editing, actually from writing to editing to, writing to recording to editing, to finishing. So basically all of that took 1 month. A normal video that is this long, or like, actually most videos that are 20 minutes or longer on my channel take 2 months, and actually they're a lot more sporadic, more like 2 or 3 months, and they won't be like all at once. Normally it'll be like a couple weeks of working on the script, then I don't record it for like a month, then I do record it, and then I don't edit it for like 2 weeks, and then I do edit it, and then I'm finally like finished with the video. But this video, I just like went straight from finishing the script to recording it, and then it took me only 10-ish days, maybe 2 weeks to edit it. I hope the fan isn't too bad, but then again, it's a Goofytown. It doesn't either have the highest of high quality in terms of audio, but you know, I don't want it to be painful, so hopefully it's okay. This video, yeah, is my longest by like 10 minutes or so, and I'm really happy with how it came out. There's a couple things I would add at this point if I was starting from scratch, but you know, you can't really add it when you're this far along without, I don't know, breaking the flow. And like, also I need to post this today, which is why, like, I don't know, like normally I'll do like 2 or 3 days of it being privated on my channel just so I can like have it be there for a few days, and so I can just like know its presence is waiting for me to upload it. But today it's going straight from downloaded to on the channel, and then I'm going to post it, and it's going to be a grand old time. The video is going to be called Content Addiction, or it is called Content Addiction, but it might be called Content Addiction and YouTube or something like that. I'm not quite exactly sure yet. I also need to do the thumbnail still, which is like the one part I haven't done, which is really annoying. I hate making thumbnails. It is so scary and dreadful, and it makes me, it just fills me with existential dread of like, oh my god, this determines so much. I need to make this good, and normally I can't normally make it good. And so there's just a lot of scary vibes that go into a video like this. I'm feeling really quite scared to upload this, because I have personally invested so much time. Even though it's been the quickest turnaround, it's also been the longest I've ever worked on any of the steps of the process. It took me hours and hours to write the script, and I also had to do a bunch of research. Like, I've been like reading these books over the past year or so about social media, so like I kind of already had them locked and loaded to make a video, which is nice. But just it's a scary process. I don't know why I have this headphone in. I'm just gonna put this over here. It's a scary process, and I'm looking forward to like finishing something of this size. It also took a long time to edit. Like, I mean, it took, I think I finished recording on August 31st, and it's September 11th right now. 9/11. So I guess like 11 days to edit the whole thing. But I could have condensed it if I would have worked harder the first few days. I think I really did it in like the past week. I went from having almost all of it like still not edited to just cranking down. Yesterday I edited for like or not yesterday, the day before yesterday, I edited for like 5 hours. It was the most I've ever spent editing in one day. So this project has like brought me to new heights, and it's truly felt like a job these past few weeks. And I've absolutely loved that. I absolutely love the feeling of doing creative work every single day and going to my computer and just like cranking away at edits and then talking to my friends and like being like, yeah, I worked on this part, I'm so excited for this part. I don't know if how much they care, but I've just been in love with this creative process more than most videos. And I just been exciting. It's just been an exciting time to work on stuff. On to more of like the stuff I actually talked about in the video. So I said that I would do updates on my YouTube break in the very end, and I do plan on doing that. I probably will post another Goofy Town within the next few days, talking about my first month, because it has been over a month now since I quit or took a break from YouTube. And I already have a lot of stuff to say, and I imagine once another month is done, once it's September 29th and I can come back, I will have a lot more to say even. So I'll probably do another update then, and then once I come back to YouTube, I'll probably do another update like talking about my experience with YouTube. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to dig into there, and that deserves its own separate Goofy Town, because I find I'm not trying to. I said in my first Goofy Town, I don't want to like try and continue the projects, but I do kind of want to talk about this issue at length, because I think it's important, and I think it's important to have reminders like, here's the how I feel, and I also want to let people know that I have been doing better or worse or whatever. Of course, people isn't anybody because nobody's a Patreon right now. But, in the future, maybe somebody will be able to appreciate the depths I went to explain it over and over again. Hopefully, that's the hope. I don't know. I don't know, man. This video was really, sad. It was a sad video to work on because I realized I think I was like 3/4 of the way done with it, and I realized like I'm gonna post this and still watch YouTube. Like I went from like literally half the time when I was done writing the script for the day, like not finished the script, but like I was just like, I'm gonna stop working on the script now. I'd go and watch YouTube for hours, and it's like, holy shit, I'm such a hypocrite. Oh my God, how can I be doing this? And so I was like, no, I'm going to take a break for 2 months, specifically for the purpose of the video, but also because it's healthy, probably. You'll have to watch the other Goofy Towns to find out. But, that was like just a crazy part of this whole thing is like halfway through writing the script, I was like, that's when I decided to take the break. Instead of like, I took the break and was writing the script at the same time coincidentally. No, it was not a coincidence. It was through the process of writing this video that I became more and more, convinced I was right through writing this. And like, yeah. This video was really powerful for me, like on a level of getting my thoughts out in just a pure expression. It was like a really good expressive piece for me. I was able to like actually synthesize what I'm wanting to say a lot better, and I've been able to use that language in like conversations. I've been able to like actually remember what I wrote in the script and be like, this is how I feel, and it's helpful. But also it wasn't just, it wasn't, I hope it's good communication for other people as well, not just a good expression for me. This video delved into community a little less than I wish a little less than I wish it did. I wish I talked about community. I could have talked about it for 5 minutes more. I'm sure I could have. Yeah, I can talk about community for literally hours. So the fact that I only briefly touched on it in a few places was really probably the biggest mistake of this project, especially since I made such a big deal at the beginning about like, this is why we fucking need community, blah, 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 you know, and I thought that I touched on community more, but then I realized I didn't. And yeah, I could have talked about for 5 minutes, and then this video could have been an hour long, which would have been a really big moment for me as a writer, to be like, I wrote something that long. That's so cool. But instead I wrote something that long that's so cool, but it's not quite as cool because it's not like part of the arbitrary thing that we said was a cool number. Yeah, I'm a really fun person. But basically the thing with the 1 hour thing is like, I'm actually kind of a little bit happy I didn't, because like I've really liked this slow incremental growth from like, okay, I did almost a 20-minute video. Okay, I did like a 40-minute video. I did another 40-minute video. And now I'm like, I did a 55-minute video, and I'm like getting closer and closer. And eventually when I do finally reach that mark, it'll be like, yes, I did it. I accomplished that shit. And I don't know, just like the slower build might be more satisfying in the end. Yeah, this video was a lot for me in terms of like the emotions of like, I'm gonna post this and it's gonna either do good or do bad. Some videos it's like I don't really care. Like the last 2 videos, I didn't really feel much pressure to make a successful video, and it ended up making one of the videos really good and one of the videos really bad. And so in terms of performance and in terms of quality, I agree with the numbers, even though sometimes I don't. And if this video does bad, I will have another case where I'm like, fuck the numbers, because clearly this video is great. But maybe it's clearly not great. I don't know. But in my opinion, this video is the best thing I've ever made, of course. It's 55 minutes of talking about social media. That's like my favorite thing ever. I love talking about social media. I love when people do it. Anytime somebody is like, oh, this is like something like a problem with TikTok or Twitter, I'm like, yes, talk about it more, please. It's so soothing, but also really painful. So it's exciting to have this project done, but I also am like really stressed about the numbers more than I normally am. Like normally I kind of don't care, or I try to not care a lot more. But this video, it's like, I really do care. I really want this to do well, because I actually want people to hear this message. I desperately want people to hear this message more than usual. And I also think it's just a better quality video, therefore it deserves to be more. And if it does bad, then it's going to make me feel bad about just this whole thing. Should I keep on making videos even though it's being seen by like not that many people? Maybe not. That's how I feel when it does bad. And I mean, I'm not going to quit, but like, yeah. So thanks for listening to my goofy rant. Cheers. Also, the whole video, the Starbucks logo is visible. I did not mean to do that. Hey, that's just a theory. Cheers. Did I say cheers? I think I did. Bye.